Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to yet another Crypto Sensei live stream. We got a great show for you today, guys. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say hi. Hey, make sure that everything is ready here. Trying out some new things, guys. I am restreaming pretty much on every platform available. So if YouTube thought that they were gonna get rid of me, but now you're gonna see me everywhere. So how y'all doing, guys? I'm gonna give it a few more minutes just to see who all gets here. Let me know if the audio is okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? Is the music too loud? Let me know. Write it down on the chat box, guys. I'll be there right there. I'll be reading out loud everything right there. But let's give it a few more minutes, guys. Let's get these charts ready. We're going to be talking about crypto today. Let's see if we can make some money today. Also, guys, make sure that whatever platform you are in, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, you hit the notification bell if you're from YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, you follow if you can. So you get notified every time I stream over here. I'll be streaming every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 4 p.m. all the way through 7 p.m. every single day, giving you these juicy price actions for big counts. And we can talk about any crypto that you guys want to talk about, whatever it is. If you have any coins that you want to look at, anything in particular whatsoever, go right ahead and write it down on the chat box wherever you are, and I will do some technical analysis on that coin. Also, we're going to be talking about my entry. Actually, you know what? Let me get that ready for you guys here. Let me make sure that you guys can see my entry for today. Here it is. Let me put that up on the screen for you guys when we start the class. All right, look at that. My entry is making 10%. Damn, that's super nice. Also, guys, if you're not part of my Discord group, link on the description below. Go be part of the Discord group. I share my knowledge, share my wealth, share everything I know over in the Crypto Dojo in my Discord. Be part of the Discord group. You don't want to miss out. Let me make sure that everything is good to go. All right, guys, let's get the charts ready. Let's go for the charts. Let's see what we got today. All right, guys, let's start the class. All right, everybody. I like to start the class the same way every single day, looking at these markets to see where we're at. Are we making money? Are we losing money? Are we up? Are we down? Are we sideways? What's going on? I don't know. Let's find out together. I like to start with Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the big mama bear. Whatever Bitcoin does, so does everything else. So if you're going to do your technical analysis, do it on Bitcoin first. It'll repeat on every other coin out there. Bitcoin is king. Whatever it does, the entire market will follow with it. All right, guys, so when I do my technical analysis, I like to start with Bitcoin, and I'm going to be looking at today's Bitcoin using this ticker right here, XBT. If you don't know what that means, stick around. I'll show you what it means and how do you take advantage of it. So I'm going to be looking at Bitcoin, and I always start with a bigger time frame. In other words, I like to look at what the future might hold. That's pretty much what all technical analysis is. You're trying to deduce what the price of any asset is going to do in the future, which is obviously impossible to do, but all we have is historical data. With historical data, we base our decisions on what it is that the price action is going to be. It is either going to go up or it is going to go down, and we make money either way. Because I'm going to teach you how to long, I'm going to teach you how to short, and I'm going to teach you how to make money on autopilot. So yeah, guys, let's start with bit counts. Let me put the music a little bit lower because for me it's a little bit loud on my headset. All right, look at that. All right, looking on Bitcoin right now, the charts that you're looking on the screen right now is Bitcoins, okay? If you do not have a TradingView account, which is the tool that I'm using on right now, link on the description below, get yourselves a TradingView account. It is the only tool you will ever use for your learning experience. Whatever technical analysis that you're going to do on TradingView, okay? So if you're going to spend the money to do any type of knowledge, learning how to trade crypto, do it on TradingView. You don't need anything else. Get the pro account and let's get started. So looking on Bitcoin right now on the monthly chart, I like to start in the bigger time frame. Okay, monthly chart. Let's do our little handy dandy Fibonacci retracement. If you do not know what a Fibonacci retracement is, stick around because that is exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. What you're looking on the screen right now, these yellow and green crazy lines that I have right here, that is called the Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, what is a Fibonacci retracement tool? It is a tool that uses binary code to sort of figure out how the market is going to, it's sort of like a prediction tool. Okay. Why am I using this as a prediction tool? Well, this tool kind of uses what most of the market action, price action is going to be using. For example, 80% of all trading action in crypto is done by bots. Bots communicate in what? Ones and zeros. This tool right here uses that information to give you a scale or sort of like a parameter of where the price might go in that direction. For example, you're looking on the screen right here. I have these two yellow lines that I have drawn right here. Yellow line, white line, green lines, just crazy lines right there that make no sense whatsoever if you're starting out right now. Well, I'm going to explain to you what those lines are. See, looking on Bitcoin right now, you kind of see that the price is bouncing off this yellow line right here. Okay, it goes up, it comes back down, it goes up, it comes back down. Price can only do that. It can either go up or it can go down. What this tool is going to tell me is what is the highest probability of where it's going to bounce from. That's how I use that tool. Okay, I use that tool to figure out where the price is going to bounce from there. And if I have a pretty good idea that the price is going to bounce from there, I start buying that asset whenever it reaches that zone right there. Simple as that, guys. So see how the price of Bitcoin went up, reached a top, came back down, and it actually touched that yellow line right there and it bounced from there. That's how you're going to use the Fibonacci tool from now on. Okay, I'm going to teach you today how to use the Fibonacci tool. It's the most basic, best tool you could ever use to trade any asset. And the same thing happens if you're either trading stocks, if you're trading Forex. It all behaves the exact same way. Okay. So Bitcoin right here, we had that bottom at 15K and we had that bounce action happening from there. And if it actually keeps bouncing from there, hooray for anybody holding on to Bitcoin, because this tool also gives me target prices of where it could actually keep going if it goes to the upside. If it actually keeps going to the upside, guess what, guys? The Fibonacci is telling me that on the next bull cycle coming 2025, we have a huge potential that the price is going to hit 200K per Bitcoin. So if you're on the fence right now, should I get Bitcoin? Should I wait for a dump? Should I do this? Should I do that? Stop shooting all over yourself and get some Bitcoin, because we're talking about a 200K Bitcoin on the next bull cycle. That's what the Fibonacci is telling me. That's a beautiful 10x of whatever it is that you're holding on to right now. If you buy Bitcoin right now at 27K and you hold it all the way up to 200K, we're talking about 10x on your money. Okay? The charts don't lie. You just got to get really, really good at reading the charts. Okay, so make sure that you read the charts correctly using the Fibonacci tool, which I will teach you how to use today. So with that said, we have a macro point of view. We know we have a bigger picture of what Bitcoin is going to be doing in the near future. Now, obviously, I can never tell you with 100% certainty that we're actually going to reach 200K. This is just what the market is telling me. This is just what the tools are telling me. Okay, your job is to be patient, is to wait, have a plan, and follow through it. The plan that I'm going to be talking about today is using the Fibonacci tool to get an entry price. Okay, if you would have known me months ago, maybe a year ago, when all this price action was happening, I would have told you, yeah, there's going to be a top, there's going to be a bottom. The time to get in is at 15K. If you were part of my Discord group back then, I told you guys that this was going to be the bottom at 15K, getting the bots, getting on Bitcoin, because we're going to have a bounce. And that is exactly what happened. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to go to 200K tomorrow. No, of course not. This is for price action for the next bull cycle, which happens when? After the halving. When is the halving happening? At about a year from now, like around April or May of next year. After that, then you get in on Bitcoin and ride that sucker all the way to the upside to 200K per Bitcoin. So my target price for Bitcoin on the next bull cycle is $216,000 per Bitcoin. 216K per Bitcoin on the next bull cycle 2025. And I'm actually going to give you my time frame. My time frame for taking profits on wherever the price of Bitcoin is March 2025. March 2025. Okay, March 2025. So on March 2025, we're going to have that 216K Bitcoin. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll see. Let's see how it actually plays out. Hey, Rafa, thank you for that like over in Facebook. How you doing, my man? It's all good, all good. You know how it is. So yeah, guys, my target price for Bitcoin on the first take profit zone, 216K per Bitcoin, March 2025. Let's see if it actually plays out. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. You never know. We're going to look back on this video a year from now, and let's see if it actually played out. Don't say that I didn't tell you so. Don't say that I didn't tell you so. So yeah, guys, target price for Bitcoin on the next bull cycle, 216K per Bitcoin. The top, the possible top of that could actually take it all the way up to 400K. I am not mentally and emotionally mature enough to hold Bitcoin all the way up to 400K. I will be selling on the way up no matter what. But hey, a good zone to start taking some profits, 200K per Bitcoin, all the way up to 400K. Hey, DJ Stunk over on TikTok is asking for Chupicoin. What the heck is Chupicoin? Dude, I gotta start making some coins. These coins are hilariously named. I'm gonna make a coin one day. I'm gonna call it Pupu Coin. P-U-P-U. Is there a coin like that already? It's crazy, guys. So yeah, guys, talking on Bitcoin. Now that we look at the monthly of an asset, we're gonna bring it down to shorter time frames to see if we can have a nice little trade coming up right now. So we start on the monthly, then we move down to the daily. Okay? This is the daily chart. In other words, each and every one of these candles that I have right here on the screen is a day long. Okay, each and every one of these candles. So looking on these candles right now, what do I see? I see a low, I see a high, and a pullback on that high. If I have that scenario playing out, what do I do with that information? I do the Fibonacci tool. So I take my Fibonacci, I put it on the low, drag it all the way to the top, and there it is. So with that said, what am I waiting for? I am not entering on a Bitcoin trade just yet because I know that there is going to be a pullback down to the golden zone on the Fibonacci here, okay? Price is either going to bounce from 24K or 23K. What do I do with that information? Easy. I set a limit buy order, an automatic purchase order for Bitcoin on whatever exchange you're using. Whatever good, I use KuCoin, I use BitGet for all my trading needs. Okay, KuCoin and BitGet. So I go to BitGet and I set a limit buy order for Bitcoin at 24K. Let me write it down right here so you guys can see it. 24K and 23K. Right where the Fibonacci is telling me to buy. These zones right here. There is going to be a pullback down to that zone. Just imagine that every single time an asset pulls back, it comes back down. It's like a bow and arrow. Okay? You're pulling on that bow all the way back and letting it go. What does the arrow do? Shoots to the upside. That is what that zone is. This is the buying zone right here. Anything between these two lines, 24K and 23K, that's where you're going to want to start stacking up on your Bitcoin. Okay. And if you have any bots that you wanted to start, any other coins whatsoever, if Bitcoin bounces from 23K, every other coin is going to do the exact same thing. Okay. So yeah, guys, on the daily chart, I'm waiting for a pullback on Bitcoin for 24K. Now, does that make sense? Hell yeah, it makes sense because we haven't found support within this zone right here. So what do I want to see? What do I want to look at? This is what I want to see, guys. I want to see that the price of Bitcoin goes here like this. It is either going to bounce here like that, or it's going to break to the downside, find support on the 618, which is the highest probability that it is going to do, and then bounce from here. Those two playable scenarios are right around the corner. That's what I'm expecting Bitcoin is going to do in the next few days. Okay. Now remember that each and every one of these candles is a day long. So how long is that going to take? It's going to take a while. It's going to take a few weeks, okay, before we see 23K Bitcoin. But hey, if we see it by tomorrow, start stacking up on your Bitcoin. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start making whenever it happens. I already have a limit buy order, an automatic buy order for Bitcoin at 24.6 and 23.3. So I'm a little bit skeptical on Bitcoin that it is going to keep going to the upside. I don't think so. It doesn't quite seem like it is. I'm going to wait for that pullback, guys. I'm going to wait for the pullback on Bitcoin all the way down to 24.6. Okay? 24.6, 23.3. That is the price action for Bitcoin, and that is where I'm going to start stacking up on my Bitcoin. 23,000, 24,000. Now that's the daily chart. Let's say that you wanted to trade right now. You don't want to wait all the way up to all the way down to 24K, 23K. You're desperate. You want to make money right now. Well, then you go to the lower time frames. You assume a higher risk, obviously, because the lower the time frame, the riskier your trade is going to be. But the same scenario plays out the exact same way. You're going to use the exact same tool. So let's move it back down to the 15-minute chart. Okay. Now, looking on the 15-minute chart, what is Bitcoin doing? What is the momentum? Remember, we always trade with momentum. We always go in favor of the momentum. We never trade against it. Okay. So looking on Bitcoin, Bitcoin is doing what? It's going up. It found a bottom, it bounced from there, and it kept going up. Beautiful. So what are you looking for? You're looking for an entry price to go up, right? Well, let's do that right now. What do we got to do? We got to look for a low, we got to look for a high, and we have to look for a pullback on that high. So we have a low here, we have a high here, Did we have a pullback all the way to the Fibonacci? Let's see. Let's find out. Let's draw out our Fibonacci. And let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Oops. Look at that, guys. It had a low. It had a high. When it pulled back, it did not find support within the golden zone on the 15-minute chart. It found strength. It kept going up. But look at what is going to happen, guys. Whenever an asset goes into this zone right here, where do you take your profits? On the flip side, on the other side, the negative side of the Fibonacci, all the way up here. Okay, we have a low, we have a high, we had the pullback, but it didn't reach the golden zone. It went all the way up to the negative golden zone, which is the green zone, which is where I take my profits. This is the take profit zone. So right now it broke through. Everybody sold, and now it's pulling back down. I don't know if it's going to keep going to the downside, but for me, right now, this isn't following the rules of the Fibonacci. This is a no trade zone for me because I don't know what the price is going to do. Now, let's see if we can find an even better entry price with a closer look of what the 15-minute chart is doing. So I'm going to look for a low right here. I'm going to look for a high, and I'm going to wait for that pullback to happen back down. I'm going to do my Fibonacci. Low. High. And there it is. All right, guys. So what am I doing with this information? Simple. All I have to do is wait. Patiently wait for the price of Bitcoin to reach this yellow zone that I have drawn right down here. 27K, 27.1 or 27 flat. 27.1, 27.0. That is your target price to what? Wait for a bounce on Bitcoin to happen. It is either going to happen here or it is going to happen down here. I don't know. Highest probability tells me that it is. And if it actually bounces, what do you want to do? Stack up on your Bitcoin. Go in on a long. You're going to bet that the price is going to go to the upside. That's how I would play it out. That's how I would play it out on the 15-minute chart. But that's only if I'm trading super duper crazy mode on the 15-minute chart. I don't trade on the 15-minute chart. I usually I take the daily chart and I trade the daily chart, higher time frame. But hey, if I got to make a quick buck and I'm so certain that the price is within the range on the Fibonacci, then I go in on a long and pray to God that it actually plays out. And if it doesn't, then I have my stop losses just in case. But we'll talk about that later on today's class. I'm just going to look at what the markets are doing right now. But Bitcoin looks like it's having a little nice run up to the upside. And if Bitcoin goes up, everything else goes up with it. So if you're going to trade, trade to what? To the upside. Always follow the trend, never against it. Trend is your friend until the end. Let me get rid of this so we know that Bitcoin is going up. I already gave you the target prices for Bitcoin to go in on a trade. And let's see what other coins are doing. Moving on to a little bit of Ethereum. Let's go to the daily chart on Ethereum. Let's find out what Ethereum is doing right now. Let me get rid of this so it doesn't confuse the hell out of you. So what is Ethereum doing on the daily? Well, remember that if Bitcoin is king, Ethereum is queen. That is definitely, they go hand in hand with each other. Whatever one does, the other one is going to follow, especially Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum is going to go up with it. So Ethereum moving to the upside, Bitcoin moving to the upside. See, they look exactly the same. This is Bitcoin, this is Ethereum. This is Bitcoin, this is Ethereum. They look exactly the same for a reason. Okay? For a reason. Whatever Bitcoin does, so does Ethereum. That's why I always tell you guys, if you're going to do technical analysis, do it on Bitcoin. You don't have to spend the time and do it on every single coin. Follow Bitcoin. Follow Bitcoin. So let's do our handy dandy, beautiful Fibonacci tool on Ethereum. And let's find out what the price action is on Ethereum. Ooh, okay, so check this out, guys. Ethereum low, Ethereum high, pulled back down, and it almost reached the Fibonacci golden zone right here. It didn't reach it. It didn't wick it. It didn't touch it. And if it doesn't play out the rule of the Fibonacci. You have to wait. You have to wait for it to reach all the way through on the Fibonacci tool. It has to go through the yellow zone. It has to bounce either from here or from here. If it doesn't, you're not gonna go in on a trade. It's too much risk. Why would you want to risk it? Get the best trading entry possible using the Fibonacci tool. That's what today's class is all about. Use your Fibonacci to find an entry point. Is it within this zone right here? No, it isn't. So if it isn't, you're not gonna trade it until it is. When it is, then you start stacking up on either here or here. So Ethereum right now is a no trade zone right now. So I wouldn't trade it. I would wait patiently for it to make a decision, whether it's either going to bounce on the 0.5 or it's going to bounce on the 618. Okay, that's how I would play out this trade scenario for Ethereum. For Ethereum is a no-go for me right now. It's a no-go for me right now. But let me look at lower time frames. Maybe on the lower time frames we have better luck. Let's see what we got over here. So on the lower time frames, look at that, guys. It looks exactly like Bitcoin, even in the lower time frame. In the lower time frames, we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, low, high, and look at that. Just exactly like Bitcoin, it did not play out the Fibonacci. It is not bouncing. Oh, wait, my bad. It is. My bad. See how on Ethereum, it bounced from the 0.5. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what you want to see. You want to see the asset bouncing from that zone to the upside. So if you're going to go in on a long or you're going to start stacking up on your Ethereum, when do you want to do it? When the price is within the yellow lines that I have right here. The golden zone. It's as simple as that, guys. It plays out quite nicely most of the times. You always want to make more trades that play out than those that don't. And if they don't, then you have a stop loss just in case. All right? So Ethereum played out. It broke through the 0.382, which is my white line that I have drawn here. And if it breaks the 0.382, if it first finds support within the 0.5, and then it breaks the 382, then we have a high probability that the price action for Ethereum is going to reach the negative side on the Fibonacci, which is these green zones that I have up here. So there is a high probability that we are going to see Ethereum at 1,874. We're talking about $50. That's a $50 price range from where it is right now. $50 doesn't sound that much, but let's find out what let me see what if we go in on a trade right now on a long on Ethereum, not saying that you should, but we're looking at a potential price action upside of 2.41%. 2.41 times whatever leverage you're using. Let's say that you're using a 5x. That's 10% on your trade. Easy. Obviously, you set your stop losses at a 1 to 1.5 risk reward ratio, which is what I do. Joe, what's going on, Joe? Joe, you in Facebook today now? That's awesome, bro. I heard that there is a dojo or somewhere around here. Yeah, bro. I am streaming on every platform available. You can get the Facebook page. You can go to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, everywhere. If it's a streaming platform, I will try to stream into it. The world is not going to get enough of me. Yeah, Joe, you do what you got. You let me know if it actually works out, because I can't see what the streams are doing. I'm using a program called Restream that allows me to stream on all the platforms at the same time, but I can't see all the platforms at the same time. I'm just following whatever Restream is telling me over here using OBS. I can read the chat box for all the platforms at the same time, so that's good. I don't have to look at all the chat boxes. I only look at one. But if you prefer Facebook, Hell yeah, stay on Facebook. You can look at the Facebook page, the Facebook profile. You do that. The same information is going to be the exact same thing for everybody. And if you prefer YouTube, then use YouTube. Joe is saying that it looks good. All right, man. Thank you, man. And it sounds okay. The audio is okay. You can listen to the music. You can listen to me. I'm also using a new microphone. Check this out, guys. I'm using a Rode Wireless Go Lav mic. I'm gonna let go of the microphone, the big microphone that I have. Why? Because I want to move around. I don't want to just sit down all day and just talk and talk and talk. I want to be able to move around and talk so you guys can hear me. I have a standing desk that I'm gonna lift up in a few minutes so I can get up and move around. All right, Joe. Thank you, Joe. So yeah, guys, for entry prices on Ethereum, it might have been too late. That's what I'm trying to get at, because it already bounced from there. My best entry price is to catch it when it bounces from there, not after. If it bounces again, yeah, then I'll get in again. Okay, then we'll have a double bottom, and double bottoms are super good for price action to the upside, guys. So on Ethereum, kind of iffy. Don't like it. I wouldn't go in on Ethereum just yet until it bounces from the Fibonacci level. Moving on to my beautiful baby girl XRP. Now, for those who don't know, I am super skewed towards XRP. I hold a shit ton of XRP because I know that this sucker is going to take it to the upside. I know this dude is going to break all-time highs. It's going to go berserk mode after we get the settlement on the lawsuit. If you don't know, then you're probably hiding under a rock if you're in the crypto markets. But XRP, Ripple, the company that owns XRP, that created XRP, is being sued by the SEC for the still waiting for a settlement for it to happen, whether to in favor of XRP or in favor of the SEC. Whichever, we know what to do. In both scenarios, in the long term, is going to play out quite nicely for XRP. So I hold all of my bags on XRP. Not telling you to do that. That is not financial advice. Do not put your eggs on all your eggs in one basket. Get professional help when it comes to figuring out what to do with your bags. Me personally, I hold 100% of my portfolio on XRP. I don't hold any other coin. I hold it all on XRP, and then I leverage trade using USD Tether and every other coin. Okay? Which I'll show you guys how to do that in the next coming days. So let me get rid of all this information so it doesn't confuse the hell out of you. I'm looking on the daily chart. Actually, you know what? Let's go even a step higher. Let's go to the monthly chart. Let's go all the way up. What is the monthly chart on XRP telling me right now? Ooh, look at this scenario playing out right here. It's quite weird, right? Looks kind of weird. There we go. Much better. So on XRP, on the monthly chart, what do we have? We have a low, we have a high, and we have a pullback on the high. Boom, boom, like that. So with that information, what do? I do my Fibonacci. On the low, drag it all the way to the high, and there we go. What is XRP doing on the monthly chart? It is trading within the Fibonacci levels right here. We have a low and we have a top, and it's doing everything in its power to break through to the upside. It hasn't been able to do that. Look at what the last two candles are doing on the monthly chart. It is trading within the zone. That's where I want to be. I want to be within this zone because this zone is going to give me the best price action for XRP. So if you're on the ropes, should I start stacking up on XRP? The answer is yes. It's within the zone on the Fibonacci. Joe is saying, let's do double. Also, you got YouTube on one side, Facebook on the other. Try Twitch. Twitch is also another one, and Kick is another one. Oh, and Instagram is also one. If you have it on your phone, check if it's on Instagram. It's playing out. And TikTok too. Big shout out to everybody on the TikToks. So XRP, like I was saying, is trading within the Fibonacci levels, the fire sale zone. Okay? I call it the fire sale zone. It is playing out quite nicely. That is exactly where I want this price action to be. It had a low, it had a high, and it came back down. It is still trading within this zone. So if you're on the ropes on getting some XRP, the answer is yes. If it actually goes lower, then you get more. You just don't want to get XRP if it's above. If it's above this zone. If it's above 47, you're too late. If it's above 48, you're too late. Get it now while it's hot at 42 cents. And if it goes lower, you get more. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Deal with that information as you may. And thank you for that. Follow our on Twitch. Thank you, my man. Trying to get this as many subscribers as we can. Actually, this is the first time I ever stream on Twitch, so you guys let me know if it actually plays out quite nicely. So we try to grow that as much as we can. We're trying to grow it everywhere. We're like bad weeds. We're just everywhere. Tato is saying, I was watching you on Facebook. Forgot I had to follow you again. Tato is saying, oh yeah, it sounds amazing. Quality and all. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I actually got rid of the old mic, that big boom mic that I had. Now I have a lavalier. And it sounds amazing. I use the lavalier and then I use the Rodecaster Pro. I use the Rodecaster Pro to process the entire audio of every channel on my computer. This is amazing, guys. If you guys ever want to stream, get a Rodecaster Pro, get a Rode mic, and just go Rode all the way. Bro. Great sound quality, great sound processing. I literally just I have everything in one place. This is amazing. So like I was saying, XRP trading at 42 cents. It is within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. This is where you want to be to start stacking up on your XRP. Now let's go lower. Lower time frame. Let's look at the daily chart. What is the daily chart telling me on XRP? Let's scroll back a little bit. Remember that each and every one of these candles is what? Is a day long, because we are looking at the daily charts. And what do we have here? We have a low, we have a high, and we have a pull back on the high. That's going to be a jingle. I'm going to do that jingle right there. We have a low, we have a high, and we have a pull back on the high. Boom, boom. So if we have that scenario playing out, what do I do with that information? I do a Fibonacci retracement. Place it on the low, pull it to the high, and wait it out. And let's see what the price of XRP is doing right now on the Fibonacci. On the daily chart, what is it doing? It is finding support for dear life. It's holding on. Like, I can't do it anymore. It's holding on for dear life on the bottom of the fire sale zone. Highly risky. Highly risky. It could break to the downside. And if it breaks to the downside, what's the next target price? All the way down here to 35 cents. Hell, and let me tell you right now that if XRP goes all the way down to 35 cents, and I don't care what anybody thinks about whether XRP could be a shitcoin, it's not going and it's going to zero. I am either going to go to the moon with this coin or I'm going to sink with the chip with it. That's my mentality for XRP. And there's nobody in this world that can convince me otherwise. So if it goes down to 35 cents, best believe that I am definitely going to stack up on some XRP. No fear, no mercy. So right now, XRP is on the bottom, on the 618. Okay, it's wicking and finding the support that it needs. Look at the if you zoom in, and you look at the last 4 candles on the daily chart, what is it telling you? That the red army is losing. You see all these candles that look like a T? These are called T candles. These candles right here, all they're doing is telling you that where strength and weakness is. This is a strong candle to the downside. This is a weak candle to the downside, meaning that the red army is losing the battle. It's either red or green. Red is losing the battle. Why? Because it's trading right on the Fibonacci level. That zone right there, that's a high demand zone. The highest demand zone at 42 cents. Obviously, that's also playing out that we're still waiting for that lawsuit to end. And if you guys are thinking, well, is it news driven? Is XRP just all about the news, all about the lawsuit? Yes, it is. It is 100% driven by the lawsuit right now. It is what it is. But there's no reason why you guys shouldn't be making money with that scenario either. See, now it's finding the support within the 42 cent mark, which is why I'm telling you guys, this is the time to go in. I'm actually in a trade on XRP. Look at this, and it's paying out 10% right now. I'm on a 10% trade. Why? Because it reached the Fibonacci bottom. And if it reaches the Fibonacci bottom, I go in on a long. It don't matter what. It can break to the downside. It can go to zero and I lose all my trade. It doesn't matter. If it finds support within that zone, I go in on a long, no matter what. And I did, and everybody in my copy trading group is enjoying a beautiful 10% on their trade. Ain't that a pickle? So yeah, guys, that's what I'm saying, guys. That's why I'm so avid over on XRP, telling you that if you're on the ropes, now is the time to stack up on your XRP. Even if it breaks to the downside, then it is what it is. But now is the best trading scenario for XRP. Ani Eddies over on the TikTok. Hello to you too. How you doing? All good, all good. Big shout out to you, Ani Aries. Hope I'm saying your name right. And that is the scenario for XRP. Now, curious thought that might tell you, well, maybe this is going to break to 35 cents. And if it does start stacking up, right now it is playing out a two-line scenario, two-line theory scenario. If you don't know what a two-line theory is, stick around, subscribe from whatever platform you are in, because I'm going to show you one day what a two-line theory is and how to use it. So this is a two-line theory right here. You see how this asset finds resistance here, and then a breakout of that resistance right there. We have a 1, 2, 3 touch points, 3 touch points on a trend line. That is a confirmation of a trend line. When an asset touches a resistance more than 3 times, like more than 2 times, 3 times or more, that is a resistance line. But then sooner or later, that line is going to get broken. And it did right here. You see here, it broke through that trend line. And then it came back down to that same trend line right here. To that same trend line, it came back down. So I'm telling you guys, this is where you want to start stacking up on your XRP, because it is on the bottom on that trend line right there. Okay. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Now is the time to start stacking up on your XRP. I'm on a long. I haven't even set my stop losses, because I really don't think that this is going to keep going to the downside unless news driven and the SEC wins the lawsuit. If the SEC wins the lawsuit, then it's screw everything. We're sinking with the ship. But yeah, guys, it's trading within the two-line theory. 1, 2, 3, breakout, pull back. Now you start stacking up, and what are you waiting for? You're waiting for that price action to break through the top on this secondary trend line right here. Okay, it breaks through the top and to the moon from there. To the moon from there. Actually, you know what? Let's find out. Let's do it together. We have a low. We have a high, and we're gonna use it to buy. What is it telling me? That the price action, when it does break out to the upside, price action for XRP, a nice take profit zone, is 71 cents and 84 cents. Kimi over on the TikTok. What's up, my man? It's all good, all good. How you doing, man? Big shout out to Kimi over on the TikToks. Thank you, my man. I'll keep it up, bro, he says. He's from Sweden. Support from Sweden. Thank you, my man. Thank you. All the way in Sweden. I'm playing all the way in Sweden. Damn. So XRP, to the moon, guys. 71 cents. That's a nice take profit zone for XRP. 71 cents and 84 cents. If you're in a long trade right now, that is how I'm playing it out over here. My trade, 10%, went in on 41 cents. I'm going to hold it all the way up to 72 cents, and I'm going to take my profits from there. Okay. Kimmy is asking, when do you think XRP will hit $50? $50. When is an impossible question, my man. If I had that answer, best believe I'd be working in Wall Street. I wouldn't be working from home. But I can help you out with that question right there. See, if you use the Fibonacci tool, let's go to the monthly back again. Let's go back to the monthly, the higher time frames, because we're going to try to find out when is XRP going to reach $50. If it reaches $50, my man, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to find me anywhere. So let's draw out on the monthly chart the Fibonacci. We have a low, we have a high, and look at how it's trading within the Fibonacci yellow zone that I have drawn right here. If you pull down, it is telling you with the Fibonacci tool that when this sucker breaks out, a perfect take profit zone is almost at $6. We're talking about that famous $5.89 that everybody thinks that XRP is going to go. I'm one of them. Okay, I can never tell you when, but I'm telling you right now that the chart does not lie. It is trading and finding support within the yellow zone on the Fibonacci. That tells me that there is a high probability that it's going to find resistance on the negative side on the Fibonacci, all the way up here, $5.89 and $11.61. I believe that when we do get the settlement, we're not talking about the bull cycle, the settlement alone is going to push the price of XRP all the way up to $5, maybe even $11. Okay. Now, $50? Let's do the exact same thing with the entire price action. Lowest point on XRP, highest point of XRP, which was the bull cycle in 2017. And look at that, guys. The price of XRP wicks on the Fibonacci yellow zone. It does it. Okay? It actually does it. We're just using the Fibonacci. And now let's check this out, guys. When this breaks out all-time high, look at the price action right here. $48. That's almost $50. I'm just using the Fibonacci. I'm using the logic for Fibonacci. In other words, math is backing my decision or my prediction that the price of XRP is going to reach $50. When? I don't, brother. There is no way to give you that clear answer. Let me see. We still got a long ways to go. We need to break that $3.36. We got to break. It could be next bull cycle. I don't know if it actually is going to reach $50. $50. My God, I'm a billionaire if it's $50. I'm going to lose my mind. Bro, do you think I have the mental maturity and the emotional structure to hold on to my XRP all the way up to $50 when I can sell it at 11 and I'm looking at it? Bro, you let me know if you have the mental oh my God, man. I don't think I could. I don't think I can hold XRP all the way to $50. But maybe next, if we have the settlement now, plus next bull cycle after the halving, 2025, entering 2025. I don't know. I could see $50 XRP. Highly, highly, highly possible. Highly possible. And a top for XRP, $254. But I'm going to tell you right now, there is no scenario in this world where I'm going to hold on to XRP all the way to $254. I might be one of those stories that when they sold Bitcoin at $8 when they bought it at 30 cents and it's at $70,000. I might be one of those guys in the near future. I can't do it. Kimmy saying over on the TikToks. Thank you for the ticks, big bro. Thank that big man. Thank you too, Kimmy. He's saying, do XRP gonna pump when lawsuit it's over? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes, this short price action right now is driven by the news. Rumors alone drove the price from 35 all the way to 58 cents. And those were just rumors. Those were just rumors. Imagine the day that we wake up one morning and the judge actually plays out for XRP, for the XRP, in the favor of XRP. We are going to lose our minds. I am definitely going to lose my mind. And I know that is right around the corner. It could take a few more months. It doesn't matter. It could take a year. I don't care. Holding on strong to my XRP, guys. And I highly suggest that you do the exact same thing. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do. We're all adults here. But I'm going to hold on to my XRP well through after the lawsuit. If it reaches $5, then I'm selling some of my XRP. Like I told you, either $5 or $11. Maybe buy back in on the pullback because there's obviously going to be a pullback. Nothing goes up forever. But that's how I'm going to play out my XRP, guys. I went on a huge rant on XRP. I'm telling you, I'm fully invested on XRP. My entire portfolio is XRP. Entire portfolio. Don't do that. That's just fucking dumb and crazy, guys. That is just dumb and crazy. All right, moving on to a little bit of Litecoin action. What is Litecoin doing over here? Okay, let me get rid of this information. What is Litecoin doing right here? Well, we have a low, we have a high, and we have a pullback on the high. So if we have that scenario playing out, what are we going to do? We're going to take the Fibonacci and let's draw it out on the Fibonacci. Okay, so what is Litecoin doing with the last, let me see, on the daily chart, the last two, there we go. So Litecoin right here, right now, found support on $78. It is doing its very best to break out on that 382. This is basically, actually, let me tell you right now, this is what I think XRP is going to do. See how it kind of looks very familiar to what XRP is doing, is finding the support within the zone, and then it breaks to the upside. That's what I think XRP is going to do. So keep an eye out on XRP. Don't sleep on XRP, guys. Don't sleep on it. But Litecoin right here, wicking through the 382, if it actually finds the support, in other words, the candle is on top of the white line, the 382. If it's on top of the line, not a wick, not just a wick, the actual candle bottom is on top, then your next price action for Litecoin is $123. Okay? So if you're thinking to yourselves, should I get some Litecoin? The answer is yes. But when? When it's within the zone right here. So this was your entry opportunity for Litecoin. Kind of like how XRP is right now. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. The best case scenario to going in on any asset is within the fire sale zone on the Fibonacci. Okay? After I'm done with all these coins, I'm going to show you how to set up your Fibonacci tool so it looks exactly like the one that I have over here. Okay. So Litecoin, Litecoin trying to break out, hasn't found the strength to do it just yet. Maybe we're going to have a little mini pullback all the way back down to the 0.5 at $82, stacking up on $82, and we'll probably find the support from there and then break all the way up to $123 in the next few weeks. That's what I think Litecoin is going to be doing. Not too shabby for anybody holding on to some Litecoin. Litecoin looks kind of saucy to me. Kind of saucy to me. Moving on to some Cardano action. So what is Cardano doing? Let me get rid of all this information so it doesn't confuse the hell out of you. All right, so what is Cardano doing on the daily? We have a low, we have a high, and we have a pullback on the high. So we have a shark fin formation. Every time we have a shark fin formation like this, what do? We draw the Fibonacci tool. Let's do our handy dandy Fibonacci. Top, bottom. Look at that, guys. This is what I'm talking about, the beauty of using the Fibonacci tool. This is why it's so critical and important that you learn how to use the Fibonacci tool. Okay? See how we have a low, we have a high, then we have a pull back on the high all the way down. All the way down to that 35-cent mark, which is what? The bottom on the 618. That's where you really, really, really want to start stacking up on whatever asset you want. Right there. And right there, it bounced to the upside. Now, it has to go through resistance. It has to go through the next levels on the way up. If it doesn't, then it's going to come back down and you just start stacking up again on the bottom on the 618 on the Fibonacci. So right now, it is doing whatever it takes to break that 37 mark, then 39. And if it breaks 39 cents, there is a high probability that we are going to see 54 cents for Cardano. So if you're on the ropes, when you're holding onto some Cardano all the way from the bottom, then you're taking your profits on 55 cents, anything between 55 and 60 cents. Okay? 55 and 60 cents. Those are your two take profit zones. It can actually keep going higher. Of course it can. It can go to $100 by tomorrow. Oh my God. Pray to the gods that it actually does. But I'm taking my profits using the Fibonacci tool. Because nothing goes up forever. There is going to be pullbacks. It is what it is. Okay. Big shout out for everybody over on the TikTok for all your likes and all your questions. You guys are why I do this, guys. You guys are why I do this. So that is price action for some Cardano action. Right now we have the bounce on the 618. And we're waiting for that 55 cent on Cardano. Keep stacking up on your Cardano, guys. Keep stacking up. Math doesn't lie. We just got to get really good at reading the math. Moving on to some lumens. Oof. Look at this, guys. Look at lumens. Look. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Guys, check this out. We have a low. We have a high, and we have a pullback on the high all the way down to the 618 on the Fibonacci. Same scenario that was Cardano, same scenario that is XRP, same scenario that was Litecoin. They all found support on the 618. So if you're going to do anything with that information, you should start stacking up on your XLM, meaning that this zone, this price action where it is right now, is the highest demand zone for Lumen. It can break to the downside. Remember that everything is tied to Bitcoin. Bitcoin can break all the way to the downside. Of course it can. Bitcoin is not within the yellow zone on the Fibonacci. So you got to keep an eye out on that, because if Bitcoin actually breaks to the downside, it's going to pull everything with it. But that just gives me more reasons to start stacking up even more of those coins. Okay. So right now on Lumens, right now, this is your best price action to start stacking up on your Lumens XLM. Right now, happening live on all platforms. Don't tell me, don't say that that I didn't tell you so. Don't tell me that I didn't tell you so. We'll look at this video a few days from now, and if Lumens is at 13 cents, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Start stacking off on your Lumens, guys. Inshallah, over on the TikTok. Big shout out to Inshallah. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, please correct me. Thank you. I will be a millionaire. Ha! We all are. We all are. You just got to get in it. Got to get in it to win it. Let's drive this XRP all the way up, guys. $5 XRP. $5 XRP, $1 Lumens. Why not? Remember that the same scenario, the same relationship that Bitcoin has with Ethereum, Lumens has with XRP. If XRP goes to the upside, it's going to drag Lumens with it. Do with that information as you may. I'm stacking up on my Lumens. And now is the best time to do so. On the 618, on the Fibonacci. Doesn't get any better than that. Moving on to some Solana. Solana action. Solana obviously struggling after the whole FTS fiasco. It is what it is. They were holding to a shit ton of Solana and they had to let go of it, and the price dumped just like everything else. And it's been struggling to go up, and up. Now, like I said before, I only trade coins that follow the rules on the Fibonacci. Right now, we have a low, we have a high, we have a pullback on the high, but not all the way through on the yellow zone down here. Solana is not playing by the rules just yet. I'm not saying that it won't. Okay? I'm just saying that there is a better price action to get in on Solana if you can patiently wait for it. I mean, I could be completely wrong and Solana pumps to $300 by tomorrow. Of course it can. Crypto is crazy. I'm just saying that since I don't have a time machine, I don't know what tomorrow brings. I'm going to wait for a better price action on Solana. And where is it? Within the Fibonacci zone. And how do you calculate the Fibonacci zone? Right there where I have it drawn right here. All the way to $14 and even better at $12. So if the price of Solana reaches those two price actions, that's where I would start stacking up on some Solana. $14 and $12. Wait for the bounce and then sell it at $43.45 all the way up here. That's my game plan for Solana. I'm patiently waiting. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna sit back and look at the price action, forget that it even exists, put an automatic buy order for $14 and $12 and forget the rest. Okay? So if you're on the ropes on Solana, I say there's a better price action. There's a better entry price. $14 and $12. Do with that information as you may. Smash the like button if you want Solana to go to $300 again. Moving on to some Doge action. Ooh, Doge. You all know my stance on meme coins. We're going to talk about meme coins today on today's class. We all know that Pepe Coin took over on all the meme coin action. Nobody even remembers Dogecoin anymore. It's all about the Pepe Coin. Man, Pepe Coin came out of nowhere. If there was one missed opportunity, it was freaking Pepe Coin. I wasn't even looking that way. Fuck Pepe. Man, for everybody named Pepe, they might be like, damn, I didn't do nothing. So Dogecoin suffering through the Pepe apocalypse for all meme coins. Ooh, look at that, guys. So for Dogecoin, what is happening on Dogecoin right now? We have a two-line scenario playing out and retesting again. So if you're on the ropes for some Dogecoin action, Now is a great time to start stacking up on some Dogecoin. This is what I mean. Whenever an asset has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points of resistance, that's called a trend line. Okay, that's a confirmed trend line. It broke through the trend line. It broke through, came back down to that trend line, came back down, and all we were waiting for was a breakout again of that secondary trend line. It broke out. But Pepe came out of nowhere, and Doge did not have the volume it needed to pump to the upside, or just another Elon Musk tweet, because we all know that Papa Musk is the one driving the price action of Dogecoin, which is why I don't trade or invest in any meme coins. I don't care. I cannot trade a coin where one person is the deciding factor whether that coin goes up or down. I can't do it. I look for value on that coin. Can I do something with Dogecoin? I don't know. No, it's all being driven by Elon Musk. So I don't personally trade meme coins, but there is no reason why you shouldn't do it yourself. Okay? And if you're on the ropes on getting into some Doge action, it broke out of the 2 line and it's retesting that same trend line, making it what? Support. This line right here becomes support. Okay? Becomes support. Meaning that it might find the volume it needs to keep going to the upside. But obviously, we got to do our what? Our Fibonacci tool. We have a low, we have a high, and we have a pullback on the high. So we do the Fibonacci, the Fibonacci, the Fibonacci. And look at that, guys. Doge, this is what I'm telling you guys, that Doge and every other meme coin doesn't follow the rules. It doesn't play by the rules because it's all driven by one dude, Elon Musk. I wouldn't buy Dogecoin even with free money. We have a low, we have a high, we have a pullback on the high, so we do the Fibonacci tool, and what happened to that? It broke through the downside. So this Fibonacci is a no-go. It is a no-trade zone. Kimmy, you missed. Kimmy over on TikTok is saying, how about Stellar, big bro? I talked about Stellar, my man. Stellar, like I said a few minutes ago. Stellar is within the stackable zone of the high demand zone on the Fibonacci. Start stacking up on your Stellar. That's all I got to say about Doge. About Stellar. So like I was saying over here on Doge, we do not have support within the Fibonacci 618. It broke through the downside. I am not touching this with a koala stick. Not even a little. So I'm going to step back. I'm going to let the market do its thing for the next few days. Let's see what the heck is Dogecoin doing. It's high risk, high reward, obviously. You might stack up right now on Dogecoin. Tomorrow you wake up and Elon Musk tweeted something and it goes to 14 cents. You double your money. Of course. I'm just saying that it's not following the rules. It is not following the algorithm. So I wouldn't touch it. Shiba coins. Hey, Dogecoin is dumping. Shiba coin is going to dump. Remember that all meme coins are now going to dump because all that volume was being taken by what? Master Pepe. Master Pepe coin. God damn it, I didn't buy Pepe coin. Hit my life. Hit my life. So Shiba coin, same thing. Let me see what we got over. Yeah, no, Shiba coin is not in a position to pump in any way, shape, or form. It's trading. Wow. Wow. Let me check something out, guys. Let me look at this loss right here. Wow. 90% of its value from the last. I mean, if you guys want to get in on any meme coins, when you see an asset losing 90% of its value, hoping for a strike to the upside, why not? Why not? Oh, this is crazy. Shiba coin is a no-go for me, guys. If you were, now is the time to do so, but nah, I don't do meme coins, guys. I do not do meme coins. Let's look at the total market cap for a second over here. So the total market cap finding support within the zero zone of where the top was when we last did this scenario a few weeks ago. I'm telling you guys that the market cap alone has a high probability that it's going to reach 1.28. It almost did. It almost did right here. Like I said, over in the Fibonacci. So this Fibonacci still hasn't played out just yet. It has to reach that 1.28. And I'm telling you guys that that is what the meme coins, the stellars, the Litecoins, the altcoins, all the XRP, that's what's going to drive this market cap to the upside. Volume needs to drop in, and it will. The math is right there. Everything is right there in front of you. Right there. And that, guys, is the markets. Now, I know you're probably wondering if you're completely new to trading cryptocurrency or doing any technical analysis whatsoever. You have no idea what the hell I'm talking about when I talk about the Fibonacci tool. So let's go over and learn what the Fibonacci is. So the Fibonacci, like I said in the beginning of this class, is a tool that uses math to figure out your best entry points. That's all the Fibonacci is. Whether you are biased to longing, whether you're a bias to shorting, whether you think the price is going to go up or whether you think the price is going to go down, there is a Fibonacci tool for yourselves. So right now, be ready because you're going to take a screenshot of my Fibonacci tool. Okay. The Fibonacci is one over here on TradingView. If you don't have a TradingView account, get a TradingView account, tradingview.com, or you can use my affiliate link below this video. Is this one right here? Fib retracement. Okay, it says Fib retracement. That's the tool. 1, 2, 3, right click, Fib retracement. Click on that. Okay. And this is what a Fibonacci looks like. Okay. I just wanted you to have a visual of it. Go to the settings cogwheel of that tool, and this is my Fibonacci retracement tool. This right here. Take a screenshot of this, okay? And you're going to replicate this exact same tool, the exact same colors, the exact same numbers, exactly how you're looking at it right now on the screen, right here, okay? And you're going to do it with your Fibonacci tool on your TradingView account. Okay? This is also available for everybody in my Discord. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. And I'm going to place it over in my Discord. Okay, guys, so if you're not part of the Discord, you're missing out. Link on the description below. Fib tool setup. There you go. It's in the Discord, guys. Go sign up. It's completely free. Okay. All right, guys, this is how you set up your Fibonacci tool. Uncheck the trend line, uncheck this, uncheck this. These are the colors that I use. You can use any colors that you want, but for the sake of this example, so it's easier on you guys, use these colors right here. Yellow, yellow, green, green, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Uncheck background, uncheck reverse. Leave these two aligned. Make sure that it's on the right side because I like to use it on the right side. Okay. This is how you set up your Fibonacci retracement tool. Nobody else in the world uses it like this. Okay, so use it. Now that you've set up your Fibonacci tool, how do I know where to place it? How do I know where to go when I'm looking on the screen right here? What do I do? Well, I always start with the daily chart. And all I'm looking for on the daily chart, okay, the closer I zoom in, the more into the present I am. Remember that each and every one of these candles is 1 day long. So what am I doing with this? I am looking for what I call a shark fin formation. You know the shark fin, the triangular shark fin part? In more technical terms, what I'm looking for is a low. This is the low point. I'm looking for a high point, okay, like that. Okay. A low, a high, and then I'm looking for a pullback on that high, okay, like that. Okay. This is called a higher low because this low is now higher. A little confusing, I know. Stick with me, okay? Stick with me. A low, a high, and a higher low. Or in other words, a shark fin formation. You see this triangle right here? This is what I'm looking for. Wherever I see that closest to the present candle, that's where I'm going to draw my Fibonacci. So I take my Fibonacci and I'm going to click on the low point, okay? And then I'm going to drag it all the way up to the high point. And I'm going to click. And that is how you draw your Fibonacci retracement. Now, what do you do with that information? How am I going to use this to make a sound decision of what my trade is going to be? The rules are very simple. After you draw your Fibonacci, rule number 1, the asset has to find support within the yellow zone that I have right here. It has to find support in here. In other words, it has to either wick into it or it has to break into it. The candle, either the wick, the little thread thingy, the little skinny part of the candle, has to go in it and it has to close within it. Okay? Either it's going to go in it or end or close within that zone. If it does that, we're golden. Okay? We're good with step number 1. The asset needs to find support within this zone right here. Rule number 2, it has to break out the 382. So it found support within the yellow, and now it needs to break through the white. Okay. So it bounces from here, and then it goes up here. And when I say a breakout, I'm not talking about the wick on top of the white line. No, I mean the candle. The actual candle has to be on top of the white line. Okay? It has to be on top of the white line. Roger. Okay. So you see right here how, oh, but this is the total market cap. Let me look for an actual coin. Let's look at my beautiful baby girl, XRP. Okay. So for XRP, we have a low, we have a high, and we have a higher low. We have a low, we have a high, and we have a higher low. Okay. Goes up like that. Now that I've identified what? The shark fin, I draw my Fibonacci. Lowest point, drag it all the way up to the highest point. Okay? And then zoom in. What do we have here? The asset is finding support within the bottom of that zone, which is the highest demand zone on the Fibonacci. So what do I do with that information? I start stacking up on that coin. I buy it. I long it. Okay, I buy it or I long it. Buy it if you're not using leverage trading. If you just want to stack up on the coin and just hodl for the rest of the foreseeable future, this is the best buy zone for this coin right now on 42 cents. So rule number 1 is playing out. It is finding support within the Fibonacci golden zone. Rule number 2, the asset has to break through the white line that I have right here, the 382. In other words, it needs to close above 48 cents. Okay? That is rule number 2. Has to close above 48 cents. If it closes above 48 cents or above the white line, the 382, then rule number 3 is going to play out, which is take your profits on the negative side of the golden zone. If the golden zone is down here, then we're going to flip it around, and now we have a new green zone on the top, which is these two zones over here. See, we have a 382 here and a 618 here. Then up here, we have the negative 382 and the negative 618. Just the flip side. It's just the negative side of the same equation. So we're going to take our profits within this zone right here, either at 70 cents or 79.80 cents. Whichever you want. Why? Because that is the biggest liquidity zone on the Fibonacci. In other words, many traders are going to take profits within that zone, making the price come back down. Okay? Making the price come back down. Take your profits at around 70 to 79 cents. Buy now at 48 cents. If this actually plays out, let's go in on a long right now. I'm placing a long, and I drag it all the way up to 70 cents. That is a beautiful 66% on your trade. If you buy it right now at 42 and you sell it on the negative 382 on 70 cents, if it actually plays out, it could break to the downside. It could be completely full of shit. The best traders out there take the chance. They do it. It is what it is. I usually risk like around 2% of my portfolio. That's where I put my stop loss. And this is how the trade would look like. Ovidio, thank you for the follow. Big shout out to Ovidio over on TikTok. He's saying refresh the room. What do you mean refresh the room? I've never done this. I've never stream on TikTok, so let me know how that works. What do you mean by refresh the room? Can you guys see it over on the TikTok? And this, guys, is the trade for XRP, and that's how you use the Fibonacci tool. You make sure that you follow the screenshot that I put over on my Discord. You can rewatch this video again. I'm recording it as we speak. Right? Oh, fuck, I forgot to record it. Anyway, it's recorded in YouTube. So go to my YouTube channel and get the screenshot from there. And that, guys, is how you use the famous Fibonacci tool to make some insanely good trades, because you're using the highest demand zone to getting in on your asset. And this works whether on Forex or the stock market or whatever market that you're using, whatever it is that you're trading. It all behaves the exact same way. The Fibonacci is the exact same thing for here. Then Forex. The only difference between the Forex and the crypto market and the stock market is liquidity, volatility. Crypto is insanely volatile. So the speed of whether you're either making money or losing money, that's what volatility is. Just out of curiosity, let's look at what now that I'm talking about the Forex market, let's look at what the DXY is doing. Remember, guys, that cash has, the US dollar has a inverse relationship with Bitcoin, which makes sense because you use cash to buy Bitcoin. You sell Bitcoin to get cash. So it has an inverse relationship. When one goes up, the other one goes down. Right now, Bitcoin is doing what? Stagnant to the downs, to the sideways. It's a no trade zone for Bitcoin for me. But DXY is what? It's kind of curving to the upside on the daily chart. So if it's curving to the upside on the daily chart, guess what Bitcoin is going to do? Bitcoin might see a little bit of price action to the downside. So keep that in mind every time you do your technical analysis to look at cash. You never know. Cash, ooh. Cash has a double bottom right here. This is a W formation, by the way. W formations tend to be bullish. So if that is true, we might start seeing some price action down on Bitcoin. Maybe it's time for me to get out of my XRP trade. By the way, guys, look at my XRP trade. This is just following, like I told you. This is me just following the Fibonacci. It's at 10%. 10%, guys. I'm telling you, just follow the rules. You can make bank. Guys, any coins, any questions, anything you want to look at, make sure that you write it down on the chat box on whatever platform you are using. I can read all of the chat boxes in one simple restream widget. If you have any coins that you want to look at, let me know before we continue. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the things that are happening on the crypto markets right now. So let's look at the news of what is Bitcoin, what is happening with the crypto markets right now. The SEC seeks to slash $22 million fine on crypto firm library to 111,000. So I don't know if you know this, but a few months ago, the library network, the library coin, got sued by the SEC, just like XRP is doing right now. And they actually lost the lawsuit, okay? They lost the lawsuit. But look at what is happening right now. From a $22 million fine, that's what the SEC was looking for, it is slashing it all the way down to 100. That's not even 10%. Let's look at what the judge is saying. A U.S. judge ruled in November that the crypto startup had violated securities laws by selling its native LBC token without registering it with the SEC, which makes absolutely no sense to me because cryptocurrencies are not securities. But that's just my mentality. Maybe they know something that I don't. I don't know. The U.S. the SEC wants to revise a $22 million penalty set on crypto startup library to $111,000, according to court documents from Friday. Listen, I am not a judge. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about no damn laws, but I do know that the SEC is suffering. I do know that it's all about the optics when it comes to politics. How things are being perceived, how things are being said, how things are being seen by the market. And we all know, we all think, and we all feel that the SEC is wrong in their assessment and just taking it out on the little guy. Okay? That's not the right way to do it. So I believe that the SEC is just kind of figuring out that they're on the wrong. That's what I think. I think that they're just pulling back on this whole enforcement, settlement by enforcement, regulation by enforcement, because I think that they know that they're wrong. I don't know. XRP price prediction as lawsuit conclusion approaches. Can XRP hit $10? We all know that it can. Of course it can. I drew the Fibonacci. We don't even need to listen to none of these crazy mofos. Just do your Fibonacci. The Fibonacci is telling you that yes, it is highly possible, but it has to play by the rules. It has to play by the rules. Go to the monthly. Lowest point. Highest point. There it is. Finding support within the yellow zone on the Fibonacci. There it is. The negative side on the Fibonacci. What does that tell you? 589. I said in the beginning. And $11. So yeah, $10 per XRP is highly, highly possible. We're already playing out rule number 1, finding support within the yellow zone. What's rule number 2? Has to break out 382. Rule number 2, break 382. Rule number 3, if it breaks the 382. Rule number 2, rule number 3, 589, the negative side on the Fibonacci. 589 all the way up to $10, $11. Yes, the math backs it up, guys. The charts don't lie. It's right there in front of you. You just gotta be able to read it. That's what this show is all about. I'm gonna be teaching you in the remainder of the future. As long as I can do it, I'm gonna teach you how to read the charts so that you can make informed decisions when you're gonna do your trade. So yeah, XRP at $10, highly possible. Do I have the emotional maturity to hold on to $10 XRP? No. Brother, I hold more than 1 million XRP. There is no way in hell that I'm going to be able to hold. Imagine you see it at $11 and it goes back down to $3 or $2. I'm going to lose my mind. Greed token is not a crypto scam, but a lesson on how to get scammed amid meme coins. Oh, now that I'm looking on meme coins, let me look at Pepe for a second. I know a lot of people who bought into Pepe. Like, I am not a meme coin. Oh, obviously, I'm not going to have. Go to the daily chart yet. No, fuck that. Let's go to the 2 hour. Look at that. That's nasty. That is a nasty looking chart right there. Damn. God damn. That is such a bad chart right now. No, this is a no trade zone for me. Well, let's do our Fibonacci. We have a low, we have a high, and we have a pullback on the high. So what do we do with that? Let's do our Fibonacci. Okay. So if you're going to get into Pepe coin, what do you have to do? You have to wait for it to go all the way down here at 1369. However many zeros, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 5 zeros, 1369. I can't even see that. This is where you're going to want to start stacking up on some Pepe coin if you want to risk it. I'm not a meme coin enthusiast. I don't do meme coins. I don't do meme coins at all. But if I was a betting man, that's where I would bet to go in. 1369. 1369. Hold on to it, and if it breaks the 382, then these are my take profit zones of Pepe coin, and that would be wonderful to see. That's a huge gain. Let me see what if I go in on a long down here on Pepe coin and I hold it all the way up here. That's almost 100% on my trade. And that's without leverage. Let's say that I use a 5x leverage. That's 500% on my trade. Nah, it's too good to be true, guys. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. It probably is. But hey, nothing is ever written about cowards. You got to take the risk. You got to play the game if you want to win. You don't win if you don't play. It's like the lottery. You got to buy the ticket. Do like what everybody else was doing. Put $100 in and let's see what happens. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play it out. I'm going to play it. If it goes down to 1369, I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to get some Pepe coin. And start stacking up on even more meme coins. I don't know. But as we all know, for me, meme coins are all rug pulls. Just crazy, dumb money just moving around. But I don't play like that. I don't play like that. You can get your Pepe coins over here on BitGet. Also, guys, if you don't have a BitGet account, get one. This is where I do all of my trades. BitGet.com. You can use the affiliate link on my description right now. I'm enjoying a beautiful 10, 11% on my trade right there. And those who want to participate in my copy trading group, I do offer a free copy trading group over in my BitGet. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do that, join my Discord. It's completely free, and you can join my copy trading group. Crypto Mike, big shout out to Crypto Mike. How you doing, Crypto Mike? Over on TikTok, he's saying I'm up 30x on monkey token. Monkey token? What the heck is monkey token? Let's check that out. Probably a scam. But hey, there's no reason why anybody shouldn't be making money on meme coins. I'm not a meme coin trader. Coin market. Coin, what the hell is that? Coin market cap. Do a little bit of research on monkey token. Probably not even real. Monkey. Oh yeah, it is real. Monkey's token. Monkey's token. Okay, let's check out. If I can't find it here, I'll look at it up on Dex Tools. Has $1,400,000 in market. Has $1 million on market cap in the last 24 hours. Crazy. Crazy. Came out 94 hours ago. Liquidity of $1 million. Well, shit. If I was in the inner circle and you guys told me, Diego, I'll give you a trillion monkey coin, and all you got to do is put in $1 million right before we start, and then we're going to pump this all the way to the upside, hell yeah, I would do it. Hell yeah, I would do it. Monkey. And these are only, you can only find these, you don't find them in exchanges. You have to wrap them up and blah, blah, blah. Uniswap. So let me see what the price action is right here. Whoa, look at this liquidity right here. This pump and dump, pump and dump, pump and crazy price action right here, guys. This is land of the crazy volatility right here. Whoa. Pump. Dump. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 zeros. How many can I buy with $1,000? Go to Uniswap and find out. If I put a 1 ETH in, we're talking about, whoa, 31 million? 31 million tiers at 20. Wow, man, gas fees on Ethereum are crazy, man. Why is it all so damn expensive on Ethereum? $26 for, god damn. XRP is what, less than a cent? Just saying. 31 million, huh? So let's go buy 31 million. Monkey coin, why not? Fuck it. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Put $100 in. Like about 3 million. Why not? Play around. Play money, right? Fuck it, money. All right, we'll put that down on the pipelines. Let's see how that one plays out. Thank you, Crypto Mike. I'll put that on the charts. Yeah, guys. Just wanted to say that be careful with these meme coins. These are crazy. Don't put your life savings in. Obviously not. This is play money. The market always wins. It's like a crypto casino. Do not put your life savings on crypto. You're not here to make money. You're here to make somebody else rich. Always remember that. This is not an investment. This is a complete gamble. Unregulated, uncharted waters. Greed coin. Did Greed coin pull out? Oh, that's a kick-ass name for a coin. Greed coin, pancake swap. Whoa! God damn! Oh yeah, guys, that's wonderful. No, yeah, this is a very valuable coin right here, a greed token. Look at that. Wow. That's hilarious. What do you think, guys? Should we get some greed coin? I think we should get some greed coin. That's crazy, guys. That is beyond crazy. This is hilarious right over here. Wow. No, that's a no-go for me, guys. No-go for me, obviously. Can you imagine that fucking coin pumps 10, 100x, and I lost it, and I was looking at it? I would be so pissed. The FOMO is real, guys, when it comes to crypto. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me go get some water. I'll be back. Mingle. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get a little bit of water. My throat was itching. Big shout out to Dylan over in TikTok. Dylan is asking, where can I buy XRP and how much? Well, where I buy it is BitGet. You go to bitget.com. You see on the screen right here, right now. You go to bitget.com, deposit your USD Tether, and get XRP and put it in your Ledger device. It's very, very, very important to never, ever, ever leave any crypto on any exchange whatsoever. As we've seen throughout the years, any exchange can get up and leave with your funds and not pay anything. They just do not get punishments whatsoever because it's an unregulated market. Nothing in this world can stop them from happening for now. So for me, I go to BitGet, I buy my XRP from there. I just deposit my USD Tether, which I get from Coinbase, which is where I can link my bank account. I link my bank account to Coinbase. I buy USD Tether from Coinbase and I send USD Tether to BitGet, or another good one is KuCoin. KuCoin is another great exchange that I use. So we got BitGet and KuCoin. And if you're in the US and you want to use a regulated exchange, you can use Uphold. Uphold is the easiest ones to use out of the three options that I just gave you. You literally just download the app on your phone, you can link into your bank account, and you can buy with cash your XRP. It's a platform like any other. FTX was also regulated and they ran away with our funds. So it's important that you buy it on your Uphold, KuCoin, BitGet, wherever you want to get it. And you put it in your ledger device. A little device just like this one. Put it in here and forget the rest. You control your funds. Nobody else does. You control your funds. Dylan is saying, I am out of the US. Okay, then you can use KuCoin. KuCoin. Okay. And if you're out of the US, then you can actually get a verified account in KuCoin. So KuCoin is your best option, Dylan. Go to KuCoin.com, get a verified account if you're outside of the US. And you can actually link your bank account with KuCoin and buy directly from your bank account the XRP that you want. How much XRP? That's completely up to you. Completely up to you. My target price for XRP is $5.89. That's my take on what the XRP price action is going to do. So do with that information as you may. But if you're going to start stacking up on your XRP, KuCoin is your best option, and putting it in your ledger device. User57 is saying, so after the XRP lawsuit, what prices do you think we can expect? $3 or more? My guy, my price prediction for XRP, for me, using the Fibonacci that I told you guys today, is $5 all the way up to $11. Anything between $5 and $11, those are my take profits for XRP. Anything between those two zones. Do with that information as you may. Depends on how much you have available to lose, because remember that it can also go to zero. Price action will dictate. The lawsuit will dictate short-term price action for XRP. Longer term, $10, $20, $30 for XRP, $40, like you saw in the beginning of this stream. But yeah, guys. Big shout out for everybody over on the TikToks. 1,000 likes on today's stream. That is wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. It's for you guys that I do these streams. I will be streaming every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays from 4 p.m. on Eastern in all the platforms. My trade right now over at BitGet, my XRP trade over on BitGet is making 10, 11%. Anybody in my copy trading group here? Joe is saying over on YouTube, Bybit is doing a KYC now. I know, I fucking hate Bybit. I don't like Bybit. I've never liked Bybit. That's why I use BitGet, KuCoin, and I don't do KYC on none of them. KYC, I will got Bybit, you got Uphold. You also do KYC, but if you're in the States, you're good to go. They're regulated in the States. And Joe is saying Bybit is doing a KYC now, but you can move it for I think 25 days. Upload that is. So you mean if I open up a BitGet account right now and I don't have the KYC, I can buy and move it out of the exchange in 25 days, or I have 25 days to move it out of the exchange? Anyway, I don't use Bybit, not whatsoever. I use BitGet. BitGet. And all of the coins that I hold in the Ledger device. I never, ever, ever, ever leave any of my assets in any exchange. That is tried and true. That is tried and true. FTX was regulated. Oh, Joe is saying that no, Uphold takes 25 days before you can move your XRP. Yeah, true. That is true. That is true. KuCoin, my man. KuCoin, BitGet, that's the best way to go. Actually, KuCoin would be number one. KuCoin has zero KYC. They have KYC, but you don't have to. And I think you can pull out about a Bitcoin a day. A Bitcoin every 24 hours is the limit that you can withdraw from KuCoin. Not a lot of people can afford a Bitcoin, so it really just depends on how much access you have to funds that you're willing to lose. But KuCoin, my man Dylan, that would be my first choice. KuCoin number one. Then BitGet, then Uphold, and whatever else. But KuCoin number one. KuCoin number one. Joe is saying KuCoin number one. Yes, that is true, Joe. KuCoin is by far the best exchange for any spot trading needs. They even have trading bots integrated into their system, which is fucking awesome. So if we're going to talk about bots, we're going to talk about bots some other day. But actually, we might stream about bots tomorrow. Today was about the Fibonacci. Tomorrow we'll talk about bots. KuCoin is by far the best exchange to do some trading bots on. And I'll show you how to do that tomorrow. So do not miss that one out, guys. Do not. KuCoin, spot trading, BitGet, leverage trading. That's how I use it. How I use it. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for you today. Whoa, still, wait. Still holding on to my trade over in BitGet. We're now spiking a little bit to 11.04% on my trade. 11%, guys. That's not too shabby. Joe is saying up 14.68% on my copy trade. Congratulations, Joe, to holding on to that copy trade. I'm gonna ride this trade all the way to the upside, Joe. If it's either going to go to zero or it's gonna go all the way up to 70 cents. My take profit is on 70 cents. And I actually look at the screen right now, Joe. These are what the trades, the upcoming trades, like in case it drops a even lower, instead of opening a stop loss, I'm just adding on to my trade. I have $10,000 to lose. So I'm going to divide that dollar cost average on the way down. These are my price actions right here. 38 cents, 35 cents, 33 cents, so on and so forth. Let's see. Let's see if they actually open up. 11.15% on my trade. We got 14.68% on this trade. That's a beautiful. These are my open orders. I got 3 more open orders just in case it doesn't go my way, and I keep adding more into my trade. Joe is asking, what was your entry? I would think we would be the same. Yeah, if they're all copy trades. Every single time I go in on a trade, you will go in on a trade. Those open orders are for, you know what? Let me take a screenshot and I'm going to put it on the Discord. Guys, if you're not part of the Discord, you're missing out. Link on the description below. These are my entry prices for XRP. For a longing opportunity on XRP. There, I uploaded it to my Discord, Joe. Go ahead, go to the Discord and you can find the entry prices, 38 cents, 35, 33. But if I go in on a trade, you're going to go in on a trade, so you don't have to worry about that. It'll do it automatically. User 57 is asking, do you think predicted BTC price of $1 million is achievable? $1 million? Anything is possible with crypto. Let me see something. Rainbow chart. Yeah, absolutely possible to go to $1 million per XRP if demand keeps going up and supply is stagnant at 21 million. There will always remember that there's always only going to be 21 million Bitcoin in the world. There's not going to be a Bitcoin more. You can have forks of Bitcoin, different projects built on Bitcoin, different forks of Bitcoin with other coins, but there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin. Do I believe it's possible? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It surprised me when it reached $10,000 a few years ago. $70,000 a few years ago. It's going to reach $200,000 next Bitcoin cycle. It's just going to take a long time, though. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be next year. It's not even going to be 10 years down the line. It's going to take a long time. And every single halving, there is less and less Bitcoin in supply, in circulation. So, yeah, I think it's highly possible to get $1 million Bitcoin. It's just going to take a long, long time. How do you do this? Oh, it doesn't give me the next year's. Anyway. All right, guys. That's all I got for you today. Hope you all had a lot of fun. I sure as hell did. Hope you learned a lot. Remember, guys, if you have any questions whatsoever, I do have a Discord, a free Discord available with a free chat that you can ask me anything related to cryptocurrencies and technical analysis. If you want to look at any coins whatsoever, you can write it down on the chat box on whatever platform you are looking on me at. I have a Twitch, I have a Kick, I have a YouTube, I have a Facebook, I have a everything, everywhere. So there is no excuse to not get the information correctly. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. Had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. I will see you again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Make sure that you subscribe, follow, hit the bell, do whatever you got to do on whatever platform you do so you get notified every time I stream here on this platform, whatever it is that you're looking at. Thank you for stopping by, guys. God bless, take care, and have a good one. See you on the next one.